G'day, Damien.
Charles, nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise. So, Damien, thanks for coming along today. Tell me a little bit about yourself and Taylor Construction.
Taylor Construction was something that I started about 5 years ago in 2011.
Right.
I'd naturally completed my apprenticeship in construction and done my national certificate in carpentry. I'd worked for previous employers, and then opportunities arose in Auckland and decided it's time to start my own company.
What do you guys do?
Yeah, well, when I started my company, I sort of had a mantra that no job is too small, and I truly believe that in taking on those small jobs would lead to bigger jobs as well, and so far it has. We do anything from small alterations or building a deck to right through to building $4 million houses, $5 million houses out in East Auckland. So yeah, it really varies. We can also do just pure project management, where we're just running the whole job but there's no labour involved, or we just do labour only.
I'm fascinated to know a little bit more about how you find customers and actually how they find you.
Well, when we first started our business, obviously being young and brought up in the age of social media and websites being very important, that was the first thing we did, was to create a good website. A lot of the work also came through word of mouth.
Right.
And just being known in the local area.
And I guess that's great because it's free. It doesn't cost anything.
Exactly, and it travels. It travels quite fast.
How does Taylor Construction make any money at all? And where do you find that kind of revenue?
Well, the main stream of our revenue comes from property development. We work quite closely with another one of my own companies that pretty much funds the property development, and Taylor Construction undertakes the work to do all the labour, supply the materials, control all the invoices and accounts and all that kind of side. So that would be our biggest revenue maker.
How do you deal and manage your cash flow, and how important is that to your business?
Well, obviously cash flow is a pretty critical thing. If you don't have it right, your business can end up down the googler. A lot of it is in invoicing and the timing of things.
Okay.
So when we have our jobs or contracts on the go, we work in a progress payment basis. So essentially we get to a part of the build and all work will stop and invoices will be issued. So we're not continuing to run overheads and costs without being paid.
How do you build risk and contingency into your quotes?
Yeah, so the jobs that are hard or look like they're going to jump out with unexpected costs, we don't give a fixed quotation to our clients. It gives us the freedom to just provide an estimate and for them to have a sort of ballpark figure, know where they're at, but we'll never take the job on as a fixed quote to protect ourselves from the risk of doing so.
Right.
But just the basic builds, like our spec builds and things like that, which we do 80 to 90% of the year, we know exactly what the costs are going to be. They don't differ too much from job to job.
What stops me from starting my own Taylor Construction tomorrow and competing directly with you?
I don't think anything would stop you. It's just a matter of how well you could do it. And whether you'd have the knowledge of our trade backgrounds, like obviously pretty much how our whole job comes together from scratch.
Sure.
So I guess having that qualification and pure building knowledge would probably hold you back. And I guess just knowing the relationships that we have with our suppliers, it's the relationships that we've built up over a long time. Sure, you could start a construction company the next day, but whether you'd make any money, it'd be a different story.